Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so today I am going to be doing Cali Move, week 9, day 2. Let me say this about Cali Move. I think it's a little redundant, a little, not redundant, no, a little uh, replicative, repetitive is probably the word I'm looking for. This is the third straight week doing pretty much the same 4 exercises. Well, okay, the same 3 days. It's the third straight week doing the same 3 days. Um, yes, they're adding a little bit more. Like this week we'll be doing 4 repetitions or 4 sets versus 3, which I think was last week and the week before. There's not a lot of variation in these 3 now. I don't know if they're going to be adding more and adding more repetitions as we go. I have not cheated and looked ahead to know what's coming, because in theory, if you buy this, you probably won't be able to look ahead. They don't even let you. I mean, you can kind of you can see it. Uh, you can see what's there, but you won't be able to see the exercises. You can just see what's, the exercises. Now, unless you write to Cali Move, which you can do after 4 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, and ask them to unlock it. Uh, I don't recommend doing that in order to skip it. In other words, I don't think it's a good idea necessarily to go, hey, I can do week 1, I'm going to go to week 4. Oh, I can do week 4, I'm going to go to week 8. Probably not a good idea because I think doing the exercises every week will help make sure that you're ready as things get more complex. If you start skipping ahead too fast, you're probably going to find that you're going to end up feeling more. Things are going to get tougher really fast, and your muscles aren't going to be ready for it. I think going faster is probably okay. And trust me, Cali Move probably does not recommend this. They only do 3 days a week. If you're a person who works out like me 6 days a week, that's not very much. Now, getting I do other exercises, do other things, push it in there. Some days I feel like, hey, I want to do a little bit more. Now, I will say doing typically I prefer doing workouts where I'm doing, if I have time, doing workouts that I'm doing 25 to 30 sets. Okay, so this is 4 exercises, 4 each. They don't do the same muscle group. As you can see here, we've got basically what amounts to 2 backs, 1 leg, and 1 chest. It's like kind of a full body, but it's only 4 exercises. And so you're only doing 16 sets, and none of them are focused. Um, and as a result, I feel like for me, it doesn't feel like enough exercise for one day. Or, not, I don't get that feeling of, I got a lot done. I got a good workout in. Now, if you're new to exercise, this is probably challenging. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I know I've been there. It's probably a good hard workout. Even when I do this workout, I do feel like those muscles got worked. I just feel like I could have done more. I have more energy. I'm more used to doing more. I've been working out for a long time. I can do more exercise. So as a result, I like to get a little bit more out of my workouts if I can. Because there are days when I feel like I don't want to do more. And then doing something like this would be okay for me. Other times, this could be really rough for somebody who hasn't done these exercises and they're just trying to push through the 3 days. Again, I'm going to do a quick review. You see that the number at the top corner is an 8, which means these are not max efforts, except because of the F that's underneath the 8. Uh, in fact, these are maxed on the last set. So for 3 straight sets, you're going to be doing, for 3 straight sets, you're going to do what it says, 8 to 15, 8 to 15, 8 to 15, but on the fourth set, you're going to go max, do as many as you can. There's a good chance that with the body row, I might struggle on the last one. Because I usually go the max, I usually do 15 or more. I'm trying to do what it says and do only what it says, but I have been using a vest, and I'll probably use a vest today. Um, that said, I'm going to be doing some exercises in addition. So you see this is the workout. I call it a weighted push-up because it allows me to add weight. Uh, they're doing a leaning push-up or incline push-up, as you call it, uh, which is a progression. The ideal form is you're doing it flat, but that's the hardest. Okay, so as you go farther and farther towards normal push-up, um, you're progressing. You're making it more difficult. So you're doing a leaning push-up first. And again, we're still doing leanings on here, which means we're still at the beginning phase. And the whole phase, the whole initial program is beginner. And we're going through the beginner element right now. Now, I bought beginner and intermediate. Um, I'm, I think it says 40 some percent through, almost 50% of the way through the beginner element, the beginner part. Um, so yeah, this whole first section probably going to be easier, and they probably focus on a lot of beginner stuff. And I don't know, I'm halfway through this. I got 2 months to be ready for whatever they do in the intermediate, which will be interesting to see where I'm at. This week I'm going to do, my goal is to do a where are you now kind of thing. Uh, so we'll see how my effort goes there. I am interesting. Um, I am hoping to be able to get through all of this with relative ease and then go into intermediate and go, oh, I can do this stuff. But so far, I have not really hit any exercise on here for me because, again, you got to take this with a grain of salt. I've been working out for a long time. I'm in pretty good shape. I can do a lot of these beginner workouts, which is good. It's encouraging to me to know that I haven't hit something that I find really super, super difficult. There are challenges that I feel like are items that are more difficult than others, but I can usually do the max of everything. So as long as I can keep that up for the whole length of the beginner phase, hopefully intermediate will be okay. This is starting to get hard, and I will have to work harder to challenge myself. So that will be the big test. Apparently, I got to take her upstairs. Come on, no, let's go upstairs. Not down here. Go on. Up, 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 up. Come on. Are you all right? Man, you make me nervous with your walking. Go on. See, that's Reva down here. Oh, if Daisy didn't poop, make sure she's in her crate. Okay. You're like, what? What are you talking about, poop? No, trust me, we have a guest dog who's been pooping and peeing in the house like crazy. So we don't let her out of her crate if she hasn't pooped recently outside. So doesn't poop outside, she doesn't get to be out of her crate. So that's how it goes. Um, she pees outside when we take her out, but if we don't, she'll pee inside anyway. So it's like kind of gotta make sure. So uh, I digress. Um, okay, so I'm gonna try. One of the things I want to start doing is doing a quick TikTok for a given thing. So I'm trying. I have to set up. I haven't done this, so I'm not sure if I have time. I was gonna do a quick setup of let's see, of my. I'm trying. My brain is doing one thing, my mouth is doing another. So I'm not sure if this is gonna work. So trying to do a TikTok screen setup. I have a recorder here that can actually do. I'm not. What I'm going to do is probably not put audio on it. I'm going to just. Yeah, I'll have to add audio later, or add something else to it, text or whatever else. Just because it's going to be like a 1 minute video, and you know, there's only so much you can do. So, as such, I'm trying to just let's add how about another image. You'll have to check out my TikTok to see this when I put it up. Um, it's under Active Mind Gamer or Active Minds Gamer. I always forget which one I set up. I'm trying to get them all turned to Active Mind. I haven't done it yet, so you'll have to forgive me for my my inconsistencies. Let's go. We're getting there. The trick is I have to do a lot of cutting and editing because I'm going to try with this one. It's really just going to show what I'm doing on the TikTok and, you know, not any of the chit chat. So it's good. We'll see how it goes. Um, as I try to, you're like, why are you doing this now? And I'm like, because I'm poor at planning. Like, why are you poor at planning? I don't know, man. It's alright. Okay, one more scene and I will be done for now. Um, let's see. Let's go. Let's go with. Oh, let's turn on my heart rate monitor. And let's see if I can do that pulsoid. See if it's going to work today. Got my heart rate monitor all connected up, and kaboom, we're up and running. Yay. All right, so I can go back to my workout. And then we got to put in another display capture. Okay, I think we're set for now. Let's go one last little adjustment. Just little stuff. Oh, there's one. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. One more thing. One more. We will add. Now you can't see, unfortunately, I can't show you the entire workout that I am actually doing at once. That's just the unfortunate annoyance of what I'm doing. But um, that's just, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. Yeah, I haven't figured out the best way to accomplish this yet. So I think, yeah. You will be, whoa, it's really big. Okay. All right, well, close enough. So I've distracted myself enough with that. Let's get started. I've got basically, um, what have I got? It's going to be about an hour and a half worth of work. I better get started. Now, I'm going to intertwine. So in theory, I could get this done in less than an hour because I'm going to try to use the 2 minute breaks. I believe we have 2 minute breaks between each, and I'm going to use those to do the alternate. Now, you'll see that what I did here got weighted push-up, and then I got straight leg raise. Now, this is so I don't get too much more chest in there. I'm just going to lift myself up and do straight leg parallel raises. Again, it's not a muscle that's really involved as much, a little bit, because you are doing core stuff. Um, so it shouldn't exhaust me too much for when I go and do my next set of the weighted push-ups. Now we're going to do 4 sets. So I'm trying to do something that's not really going to over-tax me, and I still get a little bit of a rest in the chest that's doing the push-up. Um, but the arms are still getting a little bit of work because they're holding me up. Same thing with the machine inverted row, which is really just me doing inverted rows on my parallel bars. Again, I use things that have weight because I prefer to log actual weight or some amount of weight so that when I decide to add something like a vest, I can say I've increased the weight. Parallel bar kickbacks, again, are not as much back. Parallel inverted rows of back exercise, you're doing the rows. So parallel bar kickbacks are me forward, more of a little bit more chest because it's holding me up. It's almost kind of a little bit extension to the weighted push-up. Is it's going to be holding me up. And then I do the kickbacks, which is a low back exercise. It's also back, but it's lower back. So again, not going to have too much crossover between the two that doesn't burn me out as much for the inverted row. So I'm pairing up exercises that are opposites of each other or minimally connected so that I can continue to do these. So when I do my 2 minutes are up, I'm able to go on to the next thing. Now there's a 3 minute break between each pair. Uh, they have it set up 3 minutes between each exercise. So we're gonna get a little bit more rest, and I will maybe chat a little bit more in between those. I will kind of take those rests because I'm doing a significant amount of exercise in each. So hopefully I don't extend the workout too much longer than it's already set. Same with the dumbbell jump squats. I'm just doing jump squats, but I'll have a vest on. Same basic thing. I'm going to do a dumbbell shoulder press, totally unrelated to the legs. Should allow me to just do my lifts and get done. Now I'm not going to do real heavy weights, but I haven't done shoulders in a while, so I'll probably add, I'll do maybe 30s. I have to do enough weight that at least I don't feel too doesn't take me too long. I've only got 2 minutes of rest between the exercises, and then we'll move on. So this is going to be pretty intense as far as cardio goes, because I'll be doing a fair amount of extra cardio lifting in there as well, because I'm constantly moving. I won't be getting the rests. So that's going to be the make that that's what's going to make a lot of this really challenging, is that I'm going to be getting pretty tired. But also I get to keep the cardio up, keep a good workout in. I do not recommend you doing this. Stick to the Cali move portion of this if you are not fairly fit cardiovascularly. In other words, if you're not a regular runner, a regular biker, a regular swimmer, you don't do something that's constantly got your heart rate work cardio levels up, because you will get too tired to continue this workout. I'm telling you, the Cali move is giving you rest, because if you're not fit enough for that, if you're just getting started, you're just a beginner in the workouts, these rests are pretty long. You need to recover, catch your breath, be ready to go to the next thing. So I don't recommend doing the extra exercises you see me intertwining in here if you are not thinking that your cardio levels are high enough. I think mine are, but this is pretty intense. Hopefully I won't extend my breaks too long, because I have to get done. So I'm hoping to be done within an hour. I think this workout is one that can be done in about 50 minutes, but we'll see if I'm able to keep up that pace, because it is a pretty intense form that I've added to this. Now, am I doing good? Am I breaking Cali moves recommended, and is it going to set me back or help me forward? I don't know. I'm hoping it'll help me go forward a little bit better, keep my muscles a little bit more rounded. I do feel like the way we're doing this is not allowing me to progress my, or at least hold muscle state for other muscles that aren't really getting the workouts as much. So I need to intertwine stuff or do other workouts. Yesterday I went to the gym. I did Cali move day one, and I also did a few extra weights along the way. Week 9, day one. So anyway, guess that's it. I'm gonna start the TikTok. It's not live, so don't go look at TikTok and say, "Hey, I want to watch this TikTok thing." Uh, I don't TikTok. I don't know. I haven't set up TikTok live. I don't know how it works. Um, and yeah, I don't know how TikTok live works. I haven't even bothered trying to connect it. I don't know if I can even do TikTok live and this other stuff live on OBS, if there is a way. Hey, Crossbow. Leg day will do that to you. Leg day will do it to you. I'm just getting started, but I just kind of went over what I'm doing today, which is I'm doing the week 9, day one, but I'm intertwining my own extras during the rest periods to make it more challenging for me. Like I said, I don't recommend anyone else doing that. I don't have a lot of leg stuff today in mind. The only thing I'm doing is jump squats. I did legs yesterday, and basically I did squats, deep squats, where you go down with a lighter bar, go down low, kind of like the jump squats do. Um, do I? I'm. I'd say I have fit legs. Big, I don't know. Anyway, let's get started here. Like I said, I'm doing a TikTok now. Now this isn't live. I haven't figured out how to get live TikTok going along with my workout. But I am recording it in a TikTok vertical view, and I'm going to try to start putting some of these on TikTok. Now the trick is I've got to go through and edit it. I'm going to pull outside right now. I just started. No, I haven't actually started the recording, but I will momentarily. These little pieces where I'm out, or any place where I'm talking, I'm going to cut out. It's the stuff that I'm actually doing, the work, I'm going to put in there, and then I'll add text or something that says, this is what I'm doing, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to see. I don't know. It's a lot of work to manage all these different videos I'm trying to do. So we'll see if I'm able to keep up. Um, oops. Look, I did the wrong thing. I hit record. I'm supposed to hit record, and I went back. Okay. Starting with weighted push-up. Let's go. All right, so I did say I was going to do chest or weighted vest. So here we go, weighted vest. Now in the past, or the first few weeks, I actually um, was trying to do I prefer doing max reps or max sets where I do as many as I can. I don't count to 15, I don't count to 10, I don't count to whatever. I just do as many as I can. And then I'll increase the weight or decrease the weight after a rest and do it again. Or maybe I'll just stay at the same weight, but either way, I just keep doing max reps. This makes sure that every set is getting me a full quality lift. If it means doing less or lowering the weight or whatever, fine. You know, if I did 30 and I do 25 and then I do 20, that's all fine. It's because I did max, my muscles got maximum work. I prefer those kind of workouts. To me, I feel like they do more. I get more out of it. But for the parts of this workout that are Cali move, I'm going to do what they said. 15, 15, 15, then max. They only max in the last set. This is a little bit more like what I would call, I don't know, I did a max or AR7 workout, which is 7 exercises or 7 sets that go all the way through to, all the way through, you get seven sets with 7 second breaks, and then you do that 3 times. And you're doing like 5 exercises, and you're just jumping between exercises. You go, 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 go. Super exhausting, super tiring. By the time you get to the end of one round, you're pretty much max, right? So you may have only done 7, but then you did 7 seconds, 7 again, 7 again, 7 again, 7 again. Hopefully by the time you hit the 49, 7 sets, you're maxed out. So it's almost like you're doing a 49 rep set because the breaks are so short and you're going between all these different exercises. The idea is that you're getting enough rest that you can push pretty hard, but by the time you get to the end, you are maxed out. Those last 7 suck. Uh, so that's a little bit like what I'm thinking this is, but you're doing 2 minute rests in the middle, so I don't know. It's lower. That's why I'm adding my other thing. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start my watch, get the strength exercise going. We are now officially starting. So I'm going to do, I'm trying to do these push-ups a little bit more like, I do them on the ground because I'm at what I'll call max progression. And so when you do these, you want to do a scapula raise, not just to straight up. I think I'm going to have to open the door because it's really hot. They're doing 2 seconds down, 2 seconds up. All right, that's 15. Hopefully my pace was good. Whew. All right, so let's log that and we'll move on to the next thing. So weighted push-up. Um, so I usually count my push-ups. I've actually done a measurement of my weight. I put a scale under my hands. It's about 135 pounds when I don't use a vest. Since the vest is on my upper body, I usually just add the full weight of the vest. So that's 155. So this one, what did I decide to do for my secondary? Kickbacks? Oh no, straight leg raise. Okay. So straight leg raise, easy peasy. These are parallel bar leg raises. I had to check the time to get a feel for how long my 2 minute break is. I'll do the same thing, 15-15 max. Well, 3 15s and a max. been almost a minute and a half since I stopped. Probably going on 2, so got to get self ready. 15 more. Whew. I don't feel too winded, but I did a small warm up today. It started with I don't know, it was a mile and a half on the treadmill. Not much, but it was something. Okay, second set. 2, 3, 4. Now keep in mind, I'm doing these push-ups harder than he's doing them. I'm trying to do push-ups, what I call them, I don't know if they are, but they're closer to a planche push-up. Uh, the beginner form. Planche push-up, your feet aren't on the ground. But when you do a regular push-up, your hands are kind of up here. And even, about so far apart, this is the natural form. Then there's narrow and wide. He's doing kind of natural form. Regular, arms right here, incline push-up. So not only am I flat, I've put my hands back here, which brings it into a lot more tricep area. You're even getting a little bit more bicep shoulder area, high-end bicep shoulder area. Uh, and it's really exhausting, but it's not my chest that's getting tired. It's my arms. But that's the part I need to get really strong because I'm trying to get to the point of being able to do planche push-ups, an actual planche push-up. So my whole body, I've got a lot more of my body over the weights. I'm probably doing more than I think I am. I'd have to wait. I've done a push-up weight. I weighed myself. Oops, you know what? I'm talking too much. I'm not getting my next exercise in. If I'm going to keep up the pace, I got to move faster. Right. 2 minutes goes really fast, though, especially when you're doing stuff. Oops. Remember, keep your shoulders up. Don't slouch. You're not doing this. Up. Getting tired. It's hard to keep moving, but I'm already over my time. So I'm 15. Now, if I really wanted to make this easier on myself, I could put my hands back up here, and this would be so much easier. And I attempted as I get more tired. Plus the 2 second pace, 2 down, 2 up. That's a 4 second push up, which I think I'm actually going a little fast, but probably doing more like 3 second push ups. It's burning me the heck out. All right, it's already been 25 seconds, but I need a drink. Now, the reason I've enhanced these workouts by adding more to them is not only because I want more workout, more exercise, but I feel like they're not focused enough. They're full body workouts that only do four exercises. I just feel like the muscles aren't getting enough push to their limit for me because I'm used to doing that amount. You can see my legs aren't as straight the more I do this. Can't do 15. I'm just losing it. It's 12. Already 2 minutes up. Got one more set. This is max reps. I'm going to try and do full arm width just to see if I can do the right amount. In other words, I'm not going to do the back arm planche formation, whatever you want to call it. So I'm already at going on 220. Let's see if I can do more doing a standard width push-up. See, I'm just talking out my butt when I say the other ones are more difficult. All right, 25. So yeah, these are easier. Still hard, still carrying extra weight. It is still my fourth set, so still challenging as heck. But I just had more juice because I'm using more chest, which is a bigger muscle. That's getting a little bit, that gets to do more of the lifting. Let's record that puppy. Still counts. A little bit different. So maybe a little misleading. Last time I think I did. I only got like 12 or something. Doing the max, or 11 even. I don't know. Because I did the same kind of push-ups. So that was mostly for me. I just wanted to see if I could do it. See if I was true, being not deceiving myself. Now technically this is a 3-minute break. Okay, I got 1 minute left. Start the next set. A full break here. Okay, so this one is body rows, and then I'll be adding in some kickbacks. So what's going to make this really difficult is my arms are getting really fatigued, and he's tired. So as they're doing all this work, the muscles that are trying to get the focus, the back, the chest, all those things that are trying to get stronger too, are going to get less work if my arms get too tired. About 20 seconds left. Did I not do something right? Right. Maybe I didn't log one of them. I'm pretty sure I did 4 sets. Okay. This is a lot harder with this on for sure. All right, we're over 3 minutes. I'm breaking my times. Let's get moving. 10. 15. But barely. So much harder with the vest on. My arms are getting tired. I don't know how I'm going to do on these kickbacks. They already feel kind of like jello. That and my upper arms. Even if they're straight arms locked, which is what these are supposed to be. I may have to take this vest off. I'm burning myself out. I only got 9, and they were really bad. But I was leaning forward, and I can still feel it in my back. My low back feels it. I'm tight. That's the point. But I don't think I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna get very far if I try to do too many of those. I want to do a better angle, and this weight, and the weight's kicking my butt. Oh, I got 5 seconds left. Now, theoretically, I can do this and only do 8. 8 to 15 is the range, but it is heavier. Okay, so I'm over. 2 minutes and counting. 2 minutes and 15, 20 seconds. I got 13. And they were starting to get weak. I might have been able to go more, but I was actually starting to get, I don't think I was pulling myself up all the way. All right. Oh, yeah, I gotta do kickbacks. Let's get to it. I gotta take this off though. I can't do kickbacks with this. It's just tiring me out too much. Just can't hold my body up. It's too. I'm already getting pretty burned out. As you can see, I'm still super tired. I have to laugh. It's too, it's too insane. I only did 10 without the weight. I can't even complain about it. Can't even be a baby about the weight. It's just too much. That's the way it goes. A good workout keeps you moving. 2 minutes right now. Officially over. I'm not putting the weight back on. Let's just see if I can get the 15 in there. Or something in there. It's okay to lower your weight as long as the effort's there, right? I got 15, but it's hard. Whew. Kickbacks. My arms feel like jello. They're killing me. I don't know how I'm gonna do on the shoulder presses, which are coming up. I'll have to pick a pretty lightweight. Man, it's my grip. My wrists are really tired. I got 30 seconds. I did 15. I was trying to do slower pace like I did those first few. I didn't have slower pace in me. So when I do the kickbacks, 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Dang it. Max reps. I won't feel like I didn't work out today. My wrists are just, they're jello, man. Jello, I tell you. 12 is all I got. Because my wrists are like, I don't want to do this no more. Stop it, leave me alone. I want to go home. All right. This time I'm wasting my 3-minute break. If I want a longer break, I got to get done with these kickbacks. So I'm at 30 seconds, 40 seconds already. Ideally, you do these straight leg, but I can't do straight leg yet. I was straight-ish, and I wasn't even leaning forward. Man, I just can't. Just can't. I'm so tired. All right. That's 8. That's 8. That's all I had, man. All I have. Let's move on to the next thing. Jump squats. Now this is a max rep. And I did legs yesterday. So we'll see how it goes. I think that's all good. Let's go ahead and raise it up. Well, it's not max rep. Well, it is max rep. I think it's max every time, ain't it? Yeah, max reps every time. Now, I could jump squat like 40 or 50 times. I don't want to jump squat 40 or 50 times. So I got to put the vest back on. I can probably do 30 or 35 of these, but I don't. We'll see. I did legs yesterday, so. 3 minutes exactly right now. I'm stalling. It's going to be like 4 minutes by the time I'm done here. By the time I start. All right, let's do this. Go. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. My legs are, my butt's stiff. The whole leg area from before, from yesterday. I'm barely hopping. I got I got a half-inch vertical leap. I only did 23. All right, on to the 2 minute break. I believe that's all we're getting on these, right? Yeah, it's two all the way across. Okay. So for the shoulder press, I'm just going to do 25s. That should be good enough. This is just me. There's not a lot of shoulder focused exercises on this. Shoulder focused. Not to say shoulder inclusive, but it's shoulder focused. I think 50, 15, and I'll do the same thing. I'll max on the last one. I have 30 seconds left on my break. Now I'm hoping this gets easier because I can do more, but I think that first one I was pretty stiff because these breaks are pretty short. 57, 58. 2 minutes. Uh, 25. You ever notice after doing a leg set, you get you can get dizzy when you put the weights down? It's kind of like that. Yikes. Now this is the third thing. The last Cali move should be easy. They're just swimmers. There's no extra weight. I don't even have a way to add weight to that. I guess you could put like dumbbells in your hands, I suppose. But I'm not. and then I'm doing crunches in there, which again you can add weight, but I probably won't. All right, I'm already at a minute. Let's get going. $143. Did 15 of those. I get a rest for 15 more seconds. Which, by the way, is down to 3 seconds. 15 seconds goes really fast. Heart rate's bumping. What am I at? What's my current heart rate? It says 68. Okay, I don't think that's right. Did I knock it off? Is it not reading right? I feel like it's not. There's no way it's only 68. Let's see what my watch. Let's see what my watch says. My heart rate says. My watch says 123. I don't know why that thing is reading wrong or reading all funky. I think my heart rate monitor thing is broken. It's not. It's usually a lot more accurate than that. Oh, it's not connected. That's the problem. It lost connection. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't know why it lost connection, but yeah. Yeah, that's not. Can't put any value in that. They're saying, "Hey, dude, you're stalling." It's like, what? Oh, now it's not finding it at all. Huh. All right, well, whatever. Be a jerk. Can't say I'm not sweating. Sometimes it's if you don't have any moisture in your skin, it won't work. Right now, apparently it doesn't have. I know it doesn't have that as an excuse. Give it one last try. Yeah, I don't know what his problem is. Said before the battery was fine. I don't know. All right, I'm stalling. All right, let's go on to the third set. All right, I only did 18, and I think I know why. It's depth. It's all about depth. And yesterday's workout with my legs was all about depth. And the weakest part, the weakest thing about me is my depth when it comes to legs. Okay, so I run quite a bit, and I bike a fair amount on my indoor bike trainer. Um, I run half marathons, marathon, whatever. I haven't actually done a marathon in a while, so I probably should stop claiming I can do a full marathon right now. I could do half. I can go out and do one right now, but I'm not. So I can claim that. But either way, I run quite a bit, and but a lot of that's micro movements. You know, your leg barely moves. So I built up a lot of leg strength. How old am I? How old do you think I am? I always have to ask that. I'm always curious what people think, how old they think I am. Uh, I have to. It's always a question, and then I'll tell you. I'll tell you how old I am. But I just always like to get people's opinion before I tell them how old I actually am. I think Crossbow knows how old I am. He's been around long enough to have me tell other people. Wow. Thanks, man. uh, no, I, actually, I won't laugh too much. I've had a lot of people guess about that. Um, I'm actually almost 20 years older than that. So, not, uh, in fact, in February, I will be exactly 20 years older than that. But I've had a lot of people tell me they think I'm in my 30s. A few people say I'm in my 40s. I think part of it is I'm not that close to the camera right now. I think if I was like right in front of the camera, you'd probably be able to see a little bit more age on my face. But since I'm 20 feet away, you're only able to see my general body condition, and that's misleading. Um, Time's up. I'm almost 3 minutes. I should be doing 2 minutes. All right, this is my last set. Yes, last set of jump squats. So with jump squats, or as with any squat, depth is the key, right? Because the weakest part of most people, a lot of people can do squats where they go to 90 degrees. And for a long time, that was my goal, 90 degrees. Then I found out doing simple things, oh, it's not simple things, doing things like pistol squat and any kind of deep squat was actually proving to be very, 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 very hard. Yes. 20, 20 years. No, time goes fast. But I was trying to do pistol squats yesterday. And I did pistol squats and I did deep squats where you're going all the way down. And So that you can imagine once I go down to here, my legs right now are going, no. They're going, dude, you just did this stuff yesterday. uh, yes, yesterday is catching up to me, man. Mustache effect? What, does mustache make you look younger or older? What are you saying? I think mustache is supposed to make you look older, isn't it? You know, I shaved it off. I shave it off about once or twice a year. And my wife's like, she hates when I let it get all fuzzy around here. She doesn't like me to have a beard. But when I shave off my mustache, she's going, "Stop doing that." I don't even know. I think I've had a mustache, with the exception of a few times every year that I shave it off, or every couple times. The entire time I've known her, she's never known me without it, and for any extended period of time, it just freaks her out. My kids, when they were little, they used to. What did I do? 18 again? I think I did 18 again. My kids were younger. They used to. They they would look at me so weird when I shave off all of my facial hair, because I've been shaving my head since, I don't know, my 20s, and actually I think that's part of it too. I think a lot of times people look younger when they're bald, because gray hair, receding hairline, anything like that doesn't take part, right? So if a person has a receding hairline, you immediately think they're older than they are. Almost everybody. I mean, a person can be in their 20s. If they have a receding hairline, you're going to assume that they're in their 30s or 40s or more, depending on what they look like. Very few people will you ever guess have a receding hairline are in their 20s, and there are people in that age range who've started losing hair. Or if you've got gray hair in your 30s, people will put you into your 40s or more. Well, if you shave your head and like my mustache, I'm not close enough to the camera for you to see that there is gray hair in my mustache. So if I was really close enough to the camera that you could see the gray, you'd probably add some years to your estimate of my age. So it is a little bit misleading, because a lot of it is your hair that gives people your age. Wrinkles can, but again, you have to be close to the camera to see any of that. I don't think I have that many wrinkles though, so hopefully that's not a telling sign. But so yeah, it's a little bit just misleading because of my hair, not anything else. All right, last set of these. Ugh. 26. Best I could do. I was going to go for 30, but I was starting to feel my form losing it, and I don't want to lose form. All right, 3 minutes is almost up. These last exercises are weight-free. It's the last Cali move exercise. And these are swimmers. And swimmers are another back exercise. They're basically Supermans, except there's motion. Uh, you know, I guess I don't really need the heart rate monitor since it's not working right now. And I don't want to lie on it if I don't have to. Nope, missed. All right, so last exercise of the Cali move, or last, yeah, oh, I'm almost 4 minutes. Let's go. And then my bonus exercise. Bonus exercise is my crunch. Now we do 4 sets of these. The air must be pretty cool because I'm not sweating that much. I feel like I should be. My Greek God. Wow. For a Greek God, it's pretty young. Yeah, I'd imagine they're pretty old. Okay. We'll just do 20. I am starting to get burned out a little bit. This day is starting to make me feel it. What did I do? I actually did. I think I only did the 15 on that one. No weight, so I'll just say 10. I always do with, well, not always, but with a lot of these basic body weight exercises like crunches. Um, I just count 10 as the base, and then I add things like, all right, it's getting cold in here actually. That's probably 40 degrees outside, 30 some, I don't know. Geez, it's already been 2 minutes? That was okay. Time to get to work. Sometimes I feel like I didn't get a rest. Now these are 1 second counts. Basically, it just means keep moving. That's what 1 second is. But it's supposed to be controlled. You're not just like speed going. You're not trying to explosive. It's just a steady go, go, go. So it's not meant to be. It's just you're trying to get that back. Again, it's more about working on that back, bringing your scapula together on a high and a low. You know, you're trying to get the shoulder blades to come together, the different positions. So you're getting all that muscle work in the middle of your back. That's all helping build up that back strength, which is super crucial to any hope of ever being able to do any of these calisthenic moves that I cannot do as of yet. Now I am feeling the abs a little bit from the leg kickouts or leg extensions or leg raises, whatever the heck. But I'm also doing these really slow, or trying to do them really slow with some holds in them, which oh, I see what I did. I didn't record the last one. Okay, I think my time's up. It took too long. Time to do the third set. There are only 4 sets of these, so I am closing in on the complete. I am close to an hour. I think I'll be like an hour and I think I started at what, 7:15, 7:20, and that's kind of close to where I'm at. So it's pretty much an hour. So that's not bad. It's a little over the time, probably by 10 minutes, but I also added a bunch of exercises, which kind of forced me to take longer breaks because I got too tired. I'm not as winded as I was. These are easier. I don't know if you've seen, I'm trying to rotate my shoulders in both directions. This is giving me maximum uh, crunch in the back, where I'm trying to bring my shoulder blades together. So when I'm back here, I try to go as low as I can and pull and make sure I'm pulling my shoulder blades together. That's the goal all the way through. But when I come out here, if you have your hands inward, it actually pulls your shoulder blades apart because they're just going to naturally want to come apart, and you want this good extension. So ideally, try to rotate your hands outward like that. So it'll actually help you to rotate your elbows up, which will allow you to bring your shoulder blades together on the inside. So you're going like this, and then like this. Allowing you to pull your shoulder blades together on both the extension and the back, giving you that chance to get maximum shoulder press. Now, I don't think he's doing that. I think on his sample, his hands come together like this, and that's the way I was doing it, but I was just noticing my shoulder blades are pulling apart, and I can't really force them together. I can stretch, but I prefer the outer rotation, which allows me to keep pulling the shoulder blades together, allowing them to work the whole way, and getting that rotation on my shoulders, which helps with shoulder rotation. Which I definitely need because my shoulders need all the stretching they can get. Range of motion. All right, 2:12. Time is up. Rest time's over, and I didn't even get dressed. I only got to 12 or 14 or something on that one. Did I get 12? Let's say 12. Never need to fear. If you log it wrong as too little, your body still gets credit for too much, for the right amount. If you log it as too much, your body's not going to get credit for more. So you try to get it logged. The log is a good guess as to where you're at. If it's only 1 or 2 off, it probably doesn't matter. You're probably not much different from what it says. Could be a good day, could be a bad day. Who knows? But your logs are just to give you a feel for where you're at. Now, if I logged 30, I'd be really disappointed that I have never hit 30 before. I mean, I can do 30 crunches, but certainly not today in the current state of my well-being. or exhaustion, as it would be. Oh, 25. I'm losing it mentally. I'm, I'm mentally losing it. I cannot. My focus is non-existent now. I'm at the end of my rope for today. I was like, go to 30. My brain's like, I don't want to go to 30. Just go to 30 anyway. I don't want to go to 30. I don't even want to go to 27. In fact, I don't even think I did. You cheated. All right. What did I do here? 12. And that was 15 because I didn't log that one, I guess. All right, so here I did more. All right, this is it. This is the pinnacle of the day. Last, last effort. Crunches. As many as I feel like I can get away with. Uh, I'm doing the hollow body crunches, which you'll notice that my legs are straight. And I'm basically coming up into uh, a, what do they call them? Banana boat? Or banana, or whatever you want to call them. Banana crunches. They're hollow body. I don't know why it's hollow body. It's because if you were a boat, you got nothing in it. I don't know. Like if you're shaped like this as a boat, you're empty, so it's hollow. I don't know why are they called hollow body? I couldn't tell you. I do know that I'm tired and I don't want to do them. Last set. Here we go. I'm not sure those didn't start off as leg lifts. I mean, I was holding my upper body up, but I wasn't moving, and I was going faster as you saw. I got 25, but I didn't do the slow paced things I did at the start. So either way, I did max. So that was the important thing. Max fast, max slow. Either way, it's max. Muscles probably spent just as much time exercising. It says I picked lifted 45,000 pounds, 130 reindeers. Really, 130 reindeers weighs 45,000 pounds? Really? I that's got to be a guess. I mean, they don't weigh 2,000 pounds. They might weigh a few hundred. Well, maybe. I suppose. What do I call that? Was that a good workout? I don't know. Let's go with mediocre. Let's go. All right. It says I did 560 60 calories, 112 beats per minute average. That's not bad. Um, I like to be over 110 if I can. 120 even better, but this was kind of a fast-paced exercise. I should have been over 120, but given that fact, but I don't think the actual weight exertion was that high. I feel like it was a good workout, but I think the weight exertion itself was kind of light. So 130 pounds or 45,000 pounds sounds like a lot, but when you do 16 exercises, it's probably not as much as all that. Plus, when you lift your body weight, I did count my body weight plus 20. I usually take some amount of body weight off for body weight squats because you're not lifting your legs, but you are jumping. If you're jumping, I guess you are lifting your legs. So I guess that is. And then I added a vest. So it did add a fair amount of weight. Um, that's it. That's my workout for today. It's time to start getting myself ready for work. Um, hey, so if you like miniatures, if you ever collect, paint, play games that have miniatures in them, and you would like to be able to store them and transport them and display them, if you're into any of that, like I have another stream. It's called Active Minds Gamer, and you'll see that if you ever check that out, you'll see that I do painting and I play video games and other stuff too. But I do my business, Active Minds Games, is all about creating storage devices and eventually games. I've actually designed a number of games. We're hoping to get out one of these days. Um, one of which is pretty much complete, but I don't have artwork for, and I'm not an artist, so I don't know how long that's going to take. But anyway, check out Active Minds Games on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can see what those are all about. And when you support my website or when you support my streams, you're helping support me in getting those out to the masses who actually use them, want them, and want to be part of the Kickstarter and such. So um, check it out if that's your thing. And otherwise, there are other ways to help out. You know, subscribe, follow. I have links to Patreon or Stream Elements. Any help you could provide would be appreciated. All trying to get these cases out to people, and you know, doing the marketing and design work, manufacturing. It's all a large effort. So any help is appreciated. Till next time, stay fit and you'll stay healthy. Talk to you later. Bye.